Well, babe, I'm just as shocked as you are.
After the storm we had over the past 36 hours, we were certain that this shed was gonna be somewhere that way. As our Dane would say, it was gonna yeet all the way that way. I came out, we did a little bit of running around right before the storm like really started. The boys were running to the barn with Philip to put in extra hay for the horses, getting the horses put away. It was like the weather just changed like that. Everyone's rushing right now to get some extra hay and some stuff ready for the horses because the wind just started to pick up like crazy in the last, I'd say 5 minutes. So we're just hurrying to get the horses in for the night. Forest is just starting to go. We're coming, babies, we're coming. We don't typically leave their halters on in the daytime when they're out in the round pen, but we did today because we weren't sure when the storm was supposed to start. We wanted them to get out and get a little bit of their sillies out. Plus it was Hudson's birthday, so we wanted to come out and spend a bunch of time with him on his first birthday. We're going in, buddy. The boys are getting your barn all ready. Hi, London. Windy night. You hear your boys up there, huh, at the barn? Yeah, we're going in, baby. Did you have a nice birthday, Hudson? Did you have a nice day? The sun was shining all day until just about 10 minutes ago. Yeah, we're going. You want the lead? I know, he's like, Mom, come on, let's go. I'm just gonna do one more quick check on the coop. Make sure nothing's moved with the wind we've had in the last bit. So we'll check they didn't tip their water over anything for the night. Hi, girls. Water in your bin. Hi, everybody. Well, here's hoping we don't lose the shed into the brook or something. I've got logs along the bottom blocking some of the air from going underneath. Logs laying across the front bar, and then I have another one laying across the bar on the inside. Hopefully add a little bit of weight to it so it doesn't pick up and go. But that was the best we could do today, getting ready for this storm. We did not have enough time to build the platform, get it moved, put it into position. Just wasn't happening. So I came and put a few logs to block what I thought was maybe some open airflow spaces, and put a log along the back wall inside and one across the doorway and through all of the pieces that we still have to use to put on the shed inside. And she's in the same spot. I mean, it's still pretty windy today, so like, I hope I'm not speaking too soon. But today, before the weather is supposed to get bad again on the weekend, we thought we would build the base to make sure that this thing stays where we put it. You didn't have a whole lot of confidence in the shed, did you?
I thought it was blowing away. I went and I was peeking out. We even put the corral lights on around midnight, 1 o'clock, just so we could see if it was still there. And we were like, oh yeah, it's there. So in celebration, we're gonna give it its final resting place and make sure that it does never have a chance to blow away on us, because it is a beautiful shed and we do really love and appreciate that we have it.
And it's going to be great because this is going to be our feed shed for all of the feed for the animals. So we want to make sure it has a nice solid base so that once everything is where it needs to be, we can do some spray foam inside and seal up any of the tiny spaces that things like weasels on our property.
We don't have those, do we?
We don't have those. Mice, things like that aren't going to get into, whoa, what kind of bird was that? I saw a shadow go over your face. That any animals aren't going to be able to get inside to the feed that we're going to house, even though we're going to use like solid containers and things that hopefully animals won't be able to get into. You know, they're crafty, and we want to seal up all of the access points once we get the base put on. Our project table went for a fly in the storm.
Yeah, even our table went for a whoop in the storm. It was extremely windy. So Elysia and I went around the property and we scavenged up all the spare lumber that we have around, because we're not going to go and buy lumber for this project when we have lumber on the property. So we're just going to mix, match, and piece it together and build a nice sturdy frame for the shed to sit on.
We're running out of scrap lumber for projects, though, I have to say. You can only use so much scrap salvage stuff before you're going to have to start buying lumber. Since we've been doing so many renovations, we're lucky that we do have quite a few spare 2x4s and sometimes some 2x6s, just random pieces around. And we can make some pretty miraculous things out of those and save ourselves some money that we've kind of already spent on previous projects that was left over. but we're running low. So I think we're gonna have to do a lumberyard trip soon enough. But for this, there's no point in buying brand new wood for the floor. We have some really good sound wood that we can use, but we also want it to be strong enough that all of the weight of the feed bags and everything we're going to put in the shed is going to be sufficient to hold it with us standing in it. And then also the weight of the base is going to hopefully, in next storms, keep the shed in place where we put it.
I've been acting like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for you. So many times I've stranded, a castaway on unknown shore, although a stranger in this continent, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom, always in bloom for you.
It's always good when you're working on a project that you don't really care that much about what the end result really looks like aesthetically, to use the spare wood. So using this salvage wood means we'll save about $400 in lumber putting the base on the shed. So this will anchor it down. We'll still be able to walk on it. It's going to be nice and secure for any weight that we put in the shed. And then we can use that money for other projects that we really care more aesthetically what it looks like our chicken coops, our duck coop, our turkey coops, different things we're gonna be doing for fencing. We can use that budget somewhere else more effectively. Because we had the freezing rain and the regular rain and the snow and all of the high wind, we are melting like crazy and it is so muddy. The whole acreage is just an absolute mud pit. Let's get this base floor on.
Where's the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening, I haven't left my room. But the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I one of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go? Well, the sheets over my head, hoping change is gonna find me. You don't have to remind me. I'm doing nothing at all. I'm living on a limb. I feel stuck here in the middle. Am I of those crazy people? Should I stay here or should I let go?
Our platform is built, and now we're gonna try and move the shed.
Try to move the shed. And for the record, very happy that we did not build the platform first, because once the shed is built, it is not the same dimensions that the package said exactly, so we would have been very wrong and we would have had a building on the perimeter outside part of the platform and the platform would have been in the middle. So
Well, it's not the instructions wasn't the right size for the shed. It's we thought that they sent us a smaller shed.
Yeah, we thought
Then they sent us the big shed when we thought they were sending us the smaller shed. So it was our fault, and the company, thank you for sending us the larger shed.
I wasn't tall enough, I fell in a hole. I wasn't tall enough.
Do you want to go here?
Oh yeah, now that I don't even know where the platform is. Almost.
Like, come on.
We are
Oh no.
just the part that's fanning out. Yeah. Yeah. Woo-wee. Oh, metal. Oh, there's no screw yet because of the door. The wind picked it up. And just like that, we have a shed on a base. Now, fingers crossed, it doesn't blow away. We need to get the door on now, but it looks great. We're happy with where it is. It's going to be right beside the entry here to where we'll be heading in to where our flocks are going to be. Easy access for the animal feed. We're gonna make a little gate and a trail, pathways and stuff, and then horsies are over here, so it's good to quickly for now, at least till their paddocks are built, to come in and get their feed. We're gonna make some shelving and kind of make sure it's totally functional with containers, but I think it looks great so far.
I really love the floor.
The floor is great. We need a few more screws and all of our little cross bracings that we did, but we're freezing and it's so windy, and tomorrow is supposed to be a beautiful day. So we're gonna come out tomorrow, finish the door, get the rest of the screws on the base, but really this is going to be so nice. I originally thought maybe I was going to paint the floor and do type of like maybe like a navy blue and white sort of checkerboard kind of look or something neat. But honestly, I think it's just going to get wrecked with our muddy boots always coming in and out. So it's a lot of work for no reason. Should I do the floor? Should I not worry about it? It's just a feed shed. I don't know. We usually do the go big or go home. So let me know. Should I do the checkerboard floor? Same color like the navy gray and white, like the colors of the shed and that we use for our house and everything. We're gonna do some wood shelving in here and have all of our containers and our bins and all of our stuff, make like a little animal feed kitchen in here. It's definitely the larger size shed than we thought that they sent us. And so we're standing in here and we're thinking, this thing is gigantic. And I definitely know that if I wanted to use like half for gardening and half for feed, we could definitely do that. So my struggle over where should I use the shed and what for, worries are now gone because this is big enough for everything we need for outdoor. And remember, our hay will be going in the mini barn when the horses go into their stable barn. So this will just be for like bag feed for chickens, ducks, turkeys, horses for now till the stable's built. Anything extra we want for feed for them outside. So lots of room. And tomorrow on our channel, you don't want to miss, we have an announcement that we're making in regards to our channel. So stay tuned. If you're new here, hit subscribe, follow along on our journey. I love you. Thank you for always cheering us on, and we will see you tomorrow. Don't miss it.